I'm here. What's up, YouTube? Broken Prophet here, and welcome to another episode of Hoodoo Unleashed. This is going to be a very short one. All right. First and foremost, I got a few things to give out. One to the entire Broken Army, but another to one person very special, and in particular to Rob. Shout out to you, Rob. I got your gift card in the mail. Thank you so much, my brother, and I appreciate it. And I promise you, we still got some miles to travel along this road together. All right, and I appreciate that. Guys, I'm gonna put my Amazon wish list. I know it's not Christmas. Maybe I'll call it my 2021 wish list. All right. But anyway, thank you so much, Rob. And I want to say thank you to the entire Broken Army, because I told you guys if we got to 200 likes, I was going to do a never fail love work video, another one. All right. And like 36 hours, we're at 150 likes, man. Thank y'all so much, and I appreciate that. I tell you guys, my goal is to be the traditional African American hoodoo, as well as African traditional religion, because I'm a palero, practitioner who does like real authentic videos without being a thirst trap. All right, I'm showing a little knee right now because I have on my night shorts. But I'm not a thirst trap. I don't have to let me show my boobs. Nah. I'm here, just giving out real information. And right now we're at 150 likes. All right. Now I started to do the video tonight, but I didn't want to set the precedent, meaning I'm gonna take less than what I asked for, because as an elder, we shouldn't take less than what we asked for, right? So we're gonna get to 200 likes and I'm gonna drop the video, but I am gonna give you a little bit of a teaser. And as you see in the title of this video, we are going to speak about very briefly the fundamentals of hoodoo. Because no matter how much I tell you guys, don't just like sit there in your fifis. You're sad about your money, you're sad about your love life, and you want to sit there and do a spell, and you haven't learned the fundamentals. You haven't learned what it takes to make that spell effective for you. So we're going to talk very briefly about some of what I think are the first thing that you should learn in hoodoo. Yeah, I got my jelly jar. I know some of y'all out there, well, Prophet, what is in your jelly jar? Rule number one of the South, never ask somebody what is in their jelly jar. That's like asking the recipe for Coca-Cola. No. Don't ask what's in my jelly jar. Don't worry about it. Ask me no questions and I'll tell you no lies, as we say down here. Y'all put in the chat if you ever heard that before. Ask me no questions and I'll tell you no lies. But I will tell you this, part of the video, only part, because the love work video, when we get 200, plus likes, I am going to revisit the sweet potato work. Because I know in like the video that you guys found me on, the one that went semi-viral, when we talked about the hoodoo sweetening jar, I gave a workout with a sweet potato. And let me tell y'all done doggone sent me pictures of y'all sweet potatoes. Y'all done asked me questions, sent me emails. And I have seen a poor sweet potato being butchered. I've seen it being massacred. Some of y'all, listen, y'all should catch cases for what y'all showed me that y'all did with a sweet potato. So I'm gonna show you how to bind somebody to you with the sweet potato, piece of paper, a jelly jar, and I'm in my sleep shorts, but I always got my knife. And of course a writing utensil and some twine, stuff like that. But that's it. I'm gonna show you how to do the working. I'm gonna show you how to root the potato. I didn't know that y'all didn't know how to root a potato. I didn't know y'all didn't know that. But I'm going to show you. I'm going to get from there. And then I'm going to give out a new working, one you've never seen before. Not across the internet, because y'all love to send me like the link to videos that y'all watch, and I'm like, bullshit. But then I, respectfully say, well, I've never seen that before. All right, so here we go, guys. And the sweet potato wants to lead me to the first two things I want to talk about as far as the fundamentals of hoodoo. When you're first starting out in hoodoo and things like that, rule number one, you've got to learn divination. You've got to learn how to do some form of reading. You've just got to, guys, you've got to. Why, do you ask? You know how when you are like in your moment of need, when you're like, oh my God, my money is so messed up. Oh my gosh, my love life is so messed up. This man don't want me. This woman don't want me. Listen, contrary to popular belief, there are times when work should not be done. Either the situation is going to work itself out, or that situation is not for you. That job is not for you. Your gambling habit is not for you. That man, that woman, they are not for you. If you learn a method of divination, how to pull cards, throw bones, use a pendulum, whatever, you will learn, hey, I shouldn't do this work. It's going to work out on its own. Here's the problem. A lot of you guys don't know how to do readings for yourself. And doing readings for yourself versus doing a reading for somebody else, it is not any different. The mechanism, the connection with spirit is not any different. What is different is a lot of you guys are too closely connected to the situation. You can't get out of your fee-fees in order to look at the cards and be objective. So learn a method of divination, and then also learn, sorry, Hoodoo Dog and Nick are over here playing off to this side, because I don't know whether it's my left on camera or whether y'all think it's my right. They're over there playing. But learn a method of divination, and then also learn how to be objective. All right? Whatever the cards say is what they say. That's the connection with spirit, and spirit will never lead you, and here he is. And the cats are running around. Sorry. Spirit will never lead you wrong. Never. Ever. So learn a method of divination first. Lulu, say hey. Here's Lulu. Rule number two, guys. There's a little bit of psychology involved in this work. And see, this is something that I've said that y'all probably never heard before. There's a little bit of psychology involved in this work. Meaning, and see, I can never touch Lulu without Hoodoo Dog coming here. Go away, dude. I mean, I love you. Don't look at me like that. Y'all know Hoodoo Dog's 5th birthday is coming up in January. We're going to have a party for him live and on stream. Okay, listen, I know I said I'm sorry, but you got to go away. Go away. I got to talk to the people. Thank you. So, rule number two, there's some psychology involved in this work. In any work that you do. Meaning, y'all come to me and you're like, Prophet, how do I hex this person? How do I curse this person? How do I draw them to me? And what I always ask you is, well, tell me about them. That's what I learned from my grandma. That's what I learned from my daddy. That's what the old root workers used to do. We used to ask you to tell us something about that person. A lot of root workers right now don't do that because either A, like they don't have a connection with spirit to find that out themselves, or B, they were never taught to do that. They just learned the mechanism. That's what y'all have been learning, just the mechanism. Now, I'm in pain, let me watch a video, let me do it, and let me just hope for the best. No, there's a certain amount of psychology involved in this work. Meaning, if I'm over here heartbroken, and I want this person, this doggone sugar sweet young lass to come here, well, I need to know something about her. Case in point, you don't want to work on somebody when they're at their strongest. No, it's like a fight. You want to hit them at their weakest point. So if you are smitten with somebody at your job and that person is a morning person, meaning, a lot of us are not morning people. Nothing to knock my morning people out there, but y'all know a lot of people don't like y'all. Because, we get to work in the morning and we say, like, oh man, I'm at work, and y'all jumping around, hopping and skipping and jumping like a daggone Disney movie. Y'all so happy to be awake in the morning. Well, that's good. I'm not a morning person. I'm not. I get up in the morning, but I do it begrudgingly because I have things to do. So, if your target is a morning person, you don't want to work on them in the morning because they are the strongest right then. You want to wait until like 2, 3 p.m. when they start to wind down, they start to drag a little bit. And they're like, and you like, ha, that's when I get you. That's when you stick the knife in and twist it. All right? Or like 6, 7 p.m. or whatever. It involves a little bit of psychology. The reason I tell you guys this, one, I want to teach you guys the fundamentals, but also I have a fundamentals of hoodoo class out. But also, y'all are like casting your pearls before swine. You're wasting all your candles, your incense, your roots and herbs, hitting somebody when they're at their strongest point, and then you want to sit there and go, well, my work didn't work, and y'all are so fickle. Come here, boy. Sorry, he was in there trying to sneak into the cat's litter box. Then y'all want to go and say, oh, I was scammed, oh, this person, oh. And then y'all like flipping through 18 different root workers videos on the internet, watching everything, learning nothing, all right? So, one, learn divination. Find out if you should even do the work at all. And if it says you shouldn't do it, just have faith. That mustard seed, just have faith. Number two, you must know something about that person. And here's the thing that a lot of y'all don't like, what you've heard from me, you heard from other people on this channel. If you don't know something about this person, you can probably just walk away. We get in our feelings way too much. We are an emotional society, and I get it. I do. But a lot of times you guys want to work on somebody. You want to hex them, curse them, draw them to you. You know nothing about that person. How are you in love with somebody and you know nothing about them? How do you want them to love you and you know nothing about them? How about this? What if, like, just say that your love work works and now you get them and you're like, man, I can't stand this, man. I can't stand them. Y'all heard Socks? Socks said, whoop. Because Socks know I'm talking to y'all right now. Get to know that person. I know it's hard to get to know people now because of the you-know-what, the current pandemic. But, you know, like as far as hexing, you want to hex somebody because you're in your feelings. But maybe just learn to just walk away. And if you're sitting there going, I can't walk away. Well, maybe if you just can't walk away, because a lot of y'all say the same thing, they shouldn't be able to get away with this. Man, walk away. It's fine. It's 7.5 billion people on this planet. Focus on everybody else except for this one. And you can focus on one person. Focus on you instead of focusing on this other person. Y'all, a lot of y'all ask me for obsession spells, and I tell y'all all the same thing. Most of the people who ask for an obsession spell, you're the one that's obsessed. Leave it away. Like leave it. Like, just do away with it. All right? And rule number 3, understand that spirituality is supposed to grow us. It is supposed to grow us. It's not for us to change the spirituality according to our wants and desires. No, spirituality grows us. I can't tell you because, you know, Atlanta is the hub for Orisha, right? There are so many Orisha practitioners up here in Atlanta, it doesn't make sense. If you throw a rock, you will hit a babalao. But what happens is my brothers who are in the street pharmacy trade will... And there's Hoodoo Dog's butt. Go. Guys, I just patted him. Don't be sending Peter to my house. I just patted him. Up. Move. Go. I swear. I got to start like setting my chair up. Because when I sit down here, you know, like here's Lulu. And Lulu just swatted him. I don't know if y'all saw that. Did the camera catch that? Why did she swat you? She swatted him because Lulu loves him. Like, Hoodoo Dog is my dog. Not my dog. Hoodoo Dog is Lulu's dog. But anyway, so many of the brothers in the street pharmacy trade up here. Y'all know what a street pharmacist is. They will, like, want to petition Ogun, thinking that Ogun will help them to avoid being apprehended by the authorities, not knowing that, well, you know, like, the house of Ogun is the house of iron. And the house of iron is prison. And if you keep on doing what you want to do, Ogun will like bring you home. Not because he's cursing you, but because he loves you. All right? And the best way to have Ogun love you is to listen to what he says. Stop doing what you're doing. Because the spirits will rise up and protect you if you're doing right. But don't come to spirituality expecting to be able to do wrong all the time and not receive consequences for your actions. All right? So, with that being said, guys, when we get to 200 likes, I'm going to do on the last video. If y'all want to give 200 likes on this video, I'd appreciate it because I feel like I really gave something out that y'all got to like puzzle through your brain meats and turn it around. But we're going to do the work with the sweet potato, and I'm going to show you why it is a binding work but also a sweetening work, because some of y'all want to bind somebody to you and y'all use that terminology with me all the time. How can we use terminology of something that we don't understand? Y'all want to bind somebody to you. Now, why am I using all the air quotes in this video? I don't know. Y'all want to bind somebody to you, but you're not sweetening them first. And that is a recipe for disaster. There's nothing worse than being in love with somebody that you can't stand. And you sitting there looking at him, and he's sitting there looking at you. And both of y'all can't leave each other alone, but y'all can't stand each other. Y'all can't stand each other. And there's Nick staring into the fireplace. Y'all can't stand each other. You want to sweeten them so that y'all see the best part of each other, and then y'all can maybe like grow into love. All right? You don't just bind somebody to you, and then you're like, man, I can't stand this blankety blank. And they're looking at you like, I can't stand this blankety blank, but I can't leave her alone. And you sitting there like, I can't leave him alone. Or vice versa, or her and her, him and him, whatever. So I'm going to show you why you want to sweeten and bind with the sweet potato work, with the jar, and with the paper, and with your utensil. And no, you don't put it in there like this. I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm just putting it in there so I can put stuff up. All right? And thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for the Christmas/New Year's presents. And also, thank you for the renewed support on this channel, guys. I told you, I promise. About to do better, and I think I've been doing better these last few videos. All right? And if you saw the last video and you gave the thumbs up and you were like, yes, I want a road opening ritual done for me, Prophet, please. Then it's on the site, www.thebrokenOnes.org. It's on the site. You okay, my boy? Go sneeze somewhere else, because I don't want Nick to sneeze on me. Anyway, thank y'all so much for tuning in. It's on the site as well as all the current specials. If you go to the website and you see a special, I will honor it, even if I like take it away and forget to take it off the site. All right? So thank y'all so much. Jelly jars to everybody. And God bless.